Every 5 days. He's had some injuries over the course of his career, but there's no doubt. Stuff. He's another guy, upper 90s fastball, good curveball. His slider's gotten a lot better, and he'll mix in an occasional changeup. This guy has a chance to be a dynamic pitcher every time he takes the mound.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Cronenworth will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. And this is up and in, ball 1.
Ball 1, no fight.
Ground ball right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. On to first, and there are 2 down. So here's Eduardo Escobar. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's hitless in 6 tries. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He'll try again, 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. Good battle. Count remains full. And this is hit hard to the right side. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the season.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Hey, as a hitter, you got to tip your hat right there. 2-0, you're sitting all over a piece of cheese, and he pulls the string right there. Let's see if the batter makes an adjustment and sits changeup right here.
Here now the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Myers finds some space out there for the catch to retire the. And now Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park. but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. The 3-1. And the Friars are into the hit column for the first time this year.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Manny Machado is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 pitch. That grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Andy Young.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Scorched to third. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next is Pavin Smith. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Carson Kelly. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Very weakly on the ground. No score here as we play inning number 2. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, here is Eric Hosmer. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Batting 6. The right field.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Austin Nola stands in as he looks at ball one here. That evens it up 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. Now to bat, Nick Ahmed, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's the 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Popped up. Hosmer is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Zach Gallen.
Digging in next, Zach Gallen. And now the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Behind 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Ready now is Josh Rojas. He flied out leading off the ball game. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Blake Snell.
For the Padres.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
And that's the first out. One out now in the San Diego third. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch.
Now
Tommy Pham becomes out number 2 this inning. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Two out, runner in scoring position at second. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with two away. Now the first pitch. Manny Machado is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Left field. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Padres. Stepping in once again is Ketel Marte as we begin the top of the fourth.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And he lays off for ball one. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
In the dirt. Marte stands at second with no outs. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now the 2-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Peralta. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
So now into the box is Andy Young. And now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
0-1, here it comes. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
That brings up Pavin Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1 home. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. He's set and the pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Ready with the 0-2. And this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Nola is after it. And that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs. Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman.
Drilled on the ground is short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Myers, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB Draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now batting,
Austin Nola will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Myers leads off first with 1 away. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just Joe Musgrove is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Zach Gallen is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Musgrove, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2-1 the count. And it's fouled away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. In the air to right center. Coming in is Myers. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 10.
And now here is Josh Rojas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
Ketel Marte is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third, and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The third baseman, number 5.
Next up, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Rojas rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Escobar stands at second with 2 gone. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Last half of the 5th coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 1-1 the count. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Brian O'Grady comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. O'Grady is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brian O'Grady becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th. Tommy Pham is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail here 4-0. Matt Strahm is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Andy Young. 1-0 the count. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Pavin Smith waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. Next, it'll be Pavin Smith. 2 RBIs already. Looking for more here.
Pavin Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tap down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
At the plate now, Carson Kelly, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A pause, and the 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. 1 out and a runner on second base. Still 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Striding in is Nick Ahmed. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's only 1 for 10. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick. In at the plate is Jake. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Onto the 3rd floor balcony and gone. And in steps Manny Machado.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Got him.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. So a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out. Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
So here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Batting, catcher.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. The pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Rojas is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tim Hill will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jurickson Profar is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kevin Ginkel. He's newly entered into the ball game. Christian Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Josh Rojas. From the stretch. And he takes ball one. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Stephon Crichton gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 58.
First offering on its way. Jurickson Profar is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Obviously, this pitching staff doesn't care this batter went deep earlier in the game because they are attacking him. 2 pitches right in his zone.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. Here's Manny Machado now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2-2 the count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Eric Hosmer is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Profar at third. Pham on second. Cronenworth at first. 2 out in the inning. Slow bouncer to the right side. The set and the 1-2. The bouncer up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. Well, we're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Will Myers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Here comes the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mark Melanson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jorge Mateo is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Oh, tough. To catch up when it's moving.